Hey guys, this is going to be a quick video on how to replace a control console for a PTO on a Swisher Rough Cut Mower. As you're going to see here in a moment, I was cutting last year and the control console slipped off my quad and actually got sucked under the mower and destroyed. After that happened, I contacted Swisher's parts department and was able to easily order a replacement for this. So here's the new part and the part number for the particular piece that I bought, which is a combined unit. You can also buy all these pieces separately. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this back onto the tongue of the mower, which this is actually the original place whenever I bought the mower used that this was mounted. I'm going to be doing a few more things off camera. I'm going to do an oil change. I'm also going to replace both the tires and rims. The tires are dry rotted and the rims are also pretty rotted to where I'm actually getting some air leaks through the rim itself. So I do that all off camera. I ended up going with some Tractor Supply tires and rims. And the last thing that I'm going to do eventually is order a new air cover, as you can see in that picture that was damaged. Okay, to do this, first you're going to take the back plate off, which covers the rear pulley. To do that, it's just 6 threaded bolts, very simple to take off. If you are wondering, I do have an ammo can mounted on there. It's a good place to keep extra bolts, thread lock, belts, stuff like that. Just a nice little tool chest. So those 6 come off, and then that plate lifts right off. You'll see here in a moment. So as you can see here, if you were to need to replace the belt, you can access that. Okay, next we're going to take the 2 bolts off the front cover and remove that. That's on the front end of the motor near the tongue. Those 2 are also threaded bolts, and then that comes right off as well. You could probably do the entire rest of the fix from here, but I chose to also take the motor off. Okay, to remove the motor, just like the rear cover, it's 6 more bolts. The front 2 are threaded, and the back 2 are actually bolts with flange nuts. Okay, next you're going to disconnect the kill switch wires. It's 2 wires, just remove those. The last thing you need to do is just pull the belt off the pulley. Okay, next you're going to remove the PTO cable clevis as well as the PTO cable mount. Okay, so this is the cable clevis. I'm just taking the old PTO cable off right now. And to remove the actual PTO cable from the mount, you just loosen the nut. That pops right off. And then I put the new one right on. Nice and easy. And up at the new control console, as you can see, the PTO cable clips in, and then there's a second PTO cable clevis that pins into the PTO cable engage arm, we'll call it. Okay, that's pretty much everything. The only other thing I did off camera was I did reconnect those 2 wires from the kill switch to the control console. It's very easy to do. They just clip right in. Everything else will go back together basically in reverse order from before. I do recommend when you put the bolts back in that you do use thread locker. I've noticed before from mowing the vibrations can loosen those pretty easily. So that is another thing that I do keep in that ammo can for when I'm mowing. If you do need to look up any parts to order, or if you're just confused on how things go back together, if you find the model number and search for it, The entire parts diagram of these mowers is right in the user manual, which is super nice. Like I said earlier too, their call center, for ordering parts is very easy to use. The people I talked to were very friendly. All in all, from my experience, everything I've done on these mowers has been very straightforward, including replacing the bearing last year for the blade. Just very easy to work on. Okay, this is just a few clips from a different video that I uploaded yesterday. This was after the fix. This is mowing a horse pasture. If you want to see that video, it's a little bit longer and has a little bit more information than what I'm showing here. All the repairs were very straightforward and easy to do. I would say all in all, it probably took about a half hour to do everything. If you do have any questions or comments, please comment in the comment bar. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you come back again for future content. Thanks.